In the heart of a sun-kissed valley, nestled between hills that touched the sky, lived a community of creatures unlike any other. They were the keepers of the grove, each dedicated to nurturing and protecting the ancient oak at their center. While the keepers believed that within this mighty oak lay the very essence of their world. Its roots held the earth's secrets, its leaves whispered wisdom in the wind, and its sturdy bark shielded them from life's storms. Each keeper had sworn to safeguard the grove. Zephyr, the nimble squirrel, would sound the alarm with a flick of his bushy tail. Hazel, the wise owl, watched over all from her leafy throne, and Finn, the brave badger, stood ready to defend with his sturdy claws. Yet there was one creature whose commitment was wavering. Robin Redbreast was renowned for his melodious singing, a talent that entranced all who heard him, but lately his tune had changed. He sang less and dreamed of leaving the grove. "Why must I guard this old tree?" he chirped to no one in particular. "There's a whole world outside this valley, and I have so much singing to do." Robin's discontent grew, overshadowing the light in his heart and the melody in his song. His fellow keepers tried to understand. "The grove is our home," Hazel hooted softly one night, "our duty, our honor." "But why not explore the world?" Robin asked, gazing beyond the familiar oaks. "There are grander trees there, taller cathedrals of leaves, and dangers, too," Finn Badger rumbled, remembering battles fought to protect their peace. Robin shook his head, unfazed. "I'll risk those dangers. There's more to life than guarding this grove." His resolve hardened. He would leave and see what wonders awaited him beyond the familiar trees. As dawn broke, casting long shadows across the dew-kissed grass, Robin announced his departure. "I'm off to find my fortune in the wider world," he chirped defiantly. "Good luck, Robin," Zephyr said quietly, already sensing trouble. "May you find songs worth singing." Hazel simply shook her head, her amber eyes clouded with sadness. As Robin disappeared into the tall grasses, a shadow fell over the grove. It was Whisper the sly fox, his eyes gleaming with mischief. "So Robin's gone," he sneered, his voice dripping with sarcasm. "All the better for us, sir. Less singing, more work for the rest of us." The keepers exchanged worried glances. They had known Whisper's cunning and cruelty for years. "He'll be back," Finn growled, his teeth flashing. "Don't count on it," Whisper mocked. "When Robin returns, if he ever does, tell him the world's a harsher place than this sheltered grove." With a flick of his brush, Whisper vanished into the undergrowth, leaving the keepers troubled. And so life in the grove continued, though a shadow hung over them, a constant fear of Robin's possible demise. Days turned into weeks. The keepers remained vigilant, their unity tested by worry. One blustery afternoon, as the oak creaked against the wind, a familiar song rang through the trees. Robin was back. He landed on a branch, breathless, his feathers ruffled, his eyes wide with fear. "I made a grave mistake," he chirped, his voice shaky. "The world outside this grove is indeed harsh and unforgiving. Now I understand why you all stayed here. We never doubted you'd return." Hazel hooted, her tone gentle. "Though we were worried, we never gave up hope." "Hope," Robin echoed, realizing the depth of his folly. "I left, believing my singing alone could conquer all, but I found only peril. Storms battered me, thorns tore my wings, and hunger nipped at my heels. The world is vast and unkind without the protection of our grove." Shamefaced, he confessed, "I wanted to be a great singer, to touch all hearts with my song, but I was wrong. My greatest gift was being part of this community, our shared purpose, our friendships. These are treasures I thought I'd lose, but now I know I never should have left." A heavy silence fell. Finn Badger approached slowly. "We're glad you're back, Robin," he said gruffly, extending a paw. "But know this, while we always welcome you, the world outside changes creatures. We don't know if it's truly you." Robin's heart lurched. He understood the badger's words, yet his journey had changed him. "If you're not satisfied with our grove," Whisper taunted suddenly, appearing from behind a tree, "why not venture out again? See if you can fare better. Show us all how grand your fortune can be." Robin glared back, anger replacing his fear. "You won't stop me, Whisper, even if it means facing perils alone." "Then go," Whisper sneered. "But don't expect help if you need it. You're on your own." Robin struggled with his decision, torn between his loyalty to his friends and his burning desire for a grander life. Could he face the dangers of the world alone? As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the grove, Robin finally spoke, his voice firm with newfound determination. "I choose to stay here with my friends. This grove has taught me the true meaning of strength, unity, and courage. I may have a great voice, but I am greater because of all of you. Together we stand strong." A cheer echoed through the trees. a melody sweeter than any robin had ever sung. They were stronger because of their shared purpose and unity. From that day forward, Robin Redbreast sang with renewed passion, his song echoing the strength of their bond. The keepers lived on, united and vigilant, proving that true strength lay not in individual talents, but in the unity of their community. They understood that it's not about being the strongest or the bravest, but about standing together against the shadows, honoring their commitments and cherishing the bonds that connected them. And so the tale of the keepers of the grove became a legend, whispered on the wind, carried on the wings of birds, and etched in the rings of the ancient oak, a reminder that true strength isn't found in solitude, but in the shared purpose and unity of a community.